name's Polly, and for my blind date with the cookbook, I got the cookbook Country Baking. The recipe I'll be making today is Oreo Muffins. So for the dry ingredients, it calls for 1/2 teaspoon salt, 1 tablespoon baking powder, 1/2 cup of sugar, and 1 3/4 cup flour. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Whisk all your dry ingredients into that large mixing bowl. On to the wet ingredients. For the wet ingredients, you'll need 1 egg, 1/3 cup sour cream, and don't worry, you don't taste the sour cream in this recipe. 1/4 cup butter, melted, and 3/4 cup milk. Once all of your ingredients are measured out, you're gonna wanna add all of your wet ingredients into a separate bowl. Now it's time to mix your wet ingredients with your dry ingredients. It's all mixed together, it should form a dough like this. Now for the fun part, you get to cut up 20 Oreos. You can use any kind of Oreos. I'm using regular because that's what the recipe calls for. But if you like lemon Oreos or like some crazy Oreos or just like chocolate Oreos, feel free to use those. And try not to eat all these before I mix them in. All right, here are 20 Oreos, and now you're gonna wanna chop them up. If you use a knife like this, it's not gonna get you super tiny pieces like this. That's why you should use a knife like this. I learned the hard way. All of my Oreos are cut into very tiny bits. All right, so this is what my batter looks like now. You can either grease your muffin pans or add in muffin liners. Now you're gonna wanna fill up your muffin tins with your batter. I'm using an ice cream scoop to make sure I get the same amount every time, but feel free to use a spoon or anything else. Do not fill up your muffin tins or pans up to the top. If you fill it up to the top, it will overflow and get on this part. All right, I'm gonna fill my muffin tins now. All my batter is in my muffin tins. I'm gonna cook it at 400 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes. All right, I think all my muffins are done now, but there's one way to test it. If your muffins are done, the toothpick should come out dry. If they aren't done, it should come out wet. These muffins are super soft and fluffy and taste more like a cupcake than a muffin. Thank you to Coralville Public Library for this amazing cookbook and event.